Anybody got anybody got anything to ask for month forecast? Any special requests? If not, I'm just going to do my own style. Basically, just personal opinion of the month. Okay, you can see that every month is not structured at all. This month is going to be different again. Yeah. Anybody got anything to ask that you think is actually something that you need to know? And also, got any goals that you actually want any things you want to achieve in October? I hope you guys are okay in September. I'm basically kind of busy because while I was posting the excursion, for the home excursion thing, I was actually in Taiwan and I was just typing in Taiwan. I was having holiday. The whole month was busy because I was planning for my own holidays. So somehow that is how it turns out to be. Okay. So I hope you guys got something to ask so that it'll be much more easier for me to, talk about anything that I want to talk. Yeah, sometime for fun, sometime for wisdom, whatever that you think about. Okay. Yeah. Supposed to be a very big clash month. Uh Hi to all, type of one at least. No reactions, looks like I'm talking to war. I don't actually Zoom or Facebook Live, all this. It's actually like talking to mirror, but I don't want to have that. So how are you all? Hi, Andre. Are you in Indonesia? Are you in Jakarta or you're in Malaysia right now? Yeah, I'm gonna pick somebody. I know that I tell you guys that month forecast not supposed to be that. Or somebody just leave. Anybody got anything? No? Kind of quiet. Today's supposed to be a lot of people doing webinars, seminars. I'm not really sure. What is today actually? I just because of inconvenience, I just pick one day to do whatever I want to do. Okay, wait. This month, I've been doing consult, right, for Feng Shui consult. And then I realized that this particular coming month, oh, today is a danger day. It's established. I was doing consult and I was selecting date selections for next month, October. It was worse. Not on a date is actually usable. And that makes me so frustrated looking into that. Really frustrated looking into that. Yeah. So since nobody is talking, I'm the one talking. Then I just start this off. Okay. So welcome to this. I hope you guys are well. And this is going to be the biggest clash month of the year. Supposed to be the worst one to be happening, and we got another wood at the top. Basically, this is really killing. Yeah. Okay. Of course, nature disaster is one of the things, right? Are we escaping nature disaster from the Qimen chart? Yeah, we are actually escaping from the Qimen chart. Yeah, double confirm. I was worried it is like, right? Because nature disaster has been ongoing and somehow it's continued to in achievement chart. Yeah. So when you continue on the achievement chart, it seems like it is the thing is keep on happening. And we got natural disaster that is non-stop from before the year, like last December, I think, right? I think last December is the first earthquake happened in China, is it? I forget it. Okay, most likely I think it is. Yeah. So in the Qimen chart, it's supposed to be another crazy nature disaster. In the Bazi chart, because we got double Earth is piling up. This is a clash, and the biggest clash of all is going to happen in this particular month. Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about nature disaster anymore. Somehow our Geng is under control, and we are going into a Fu Yin chart. So I might be having a different opinions and personal opinion of next month. Because when you see the Geng is actually in emptiness, somehow the problem just disappear. Now this is it got good and got bad, yeah, according to this. But it doesn't look like nature disaster anymore. That's a good thing because anytime you learn Qimen, Geng together with Surging Snake, it's going to be a big issues. Okay. But Geng with the moon, of course, we got other related issues. Yeah, so this one, of course, moon related to even somehow we actually say emotional things. Yeah, more into internalize. So we also got the first crisis and also the second crisis. Yeah, so first crisis, second crisis, doesn't seem to be together with the surging snake now. So where is the surging snake? Surging snake is here. And emptiness. Okay. Got good, got bad. Because recently I have different way to look into DE. DE seems no boundaries. Okay. This is what I'm going to say. No boundaries with DE. And this Jia is going to meet with another DE. It's coming from the day chart. Okay. Now, of course, it was meant to be problem because you got double earth, yeah. Double earth means double mountain clash with mountain. Yeah, and everything underneath, okay, is actually all coming up. Okay, I hope it's a sign for the DE is a sign for ending of nature disaster just for 1 month. I hope it is. I can't say hope, right? Doing forecast is like imaginary or delusional of me somehow. But looking into DE, well, seems like we got chance that this clash is not that bad. We got chance. This is not that bad. Okay. And we only have an emotional things happening. At the front face here, of course, this is also will be something because it's a clash. It still is a clash, yeah. But the DE at the top. Now, a lot of you guys will learn Bazi might not really see this in this way. When you have a DE that is belong to a Jia, means that this is the wood snake. Yeah, the yin wood snake. So together with a Jia, this Jia means that somehow is you can say unintentional, or you can say that you will never notice it. It has the ability to exploit, means that maybe it's a nature disaster thing. It can have opportunities to do so, but it loses the ability to do so. So it's the same like reading on your own Bazi chart, yeah. The same on your own Bazi chart. So we got DE in that sense. You lose that abilities. Let's just say like that. Okay, there's some kind of school actually mentioned that way. You basically lose that abilities and also actions, or even the object of materialization is basically not there. That will be something very good because we have been going through so many disasters from the early of the years until now. It's time to have a little bit of pause. Okay, and we met with the Qimen Fu Yin chart, and we see DE. It's a great sign. Yeah, it's a great sign. What is it is not a great sign is looking into this Yitwood, of course, we have to go back to just now it's nature disaster, right? Then we have to go back to we as the residents, the peoples around us, do we able to survive or not? There's another things to look at, correct? Yeah. So born in this is a metal time because it's belong to a metal season, right? Now we are actually in a metal season. It's the end of the metal season. And our chart seems like DE. Okay. Yeah. Even a Yit wood, of course, is there, is not there. The Yit wood maybe doesn't have any chances to find a support. Yeah, doesn't have a chance to find a support. So you can say that this is actually in the terms of reading strong day master, weak day master. Obviously, this is going to be a weak day master. And Yit would unable to find support or seeking for a support. Or you can say, because the DE also can be means that illusionary type of support. You have to dream, yeah, so that you can actually pass through this particular month. Because for a weekday master, your useful god for the month are meant to be Gui water. Of course, Yitwood is part of you. And the biggest one is the jar. Because Yit really need jar wood. Okay? So if the clash at the front face, of course, we'll talk about the clash at the front face, indicates that already something is happening at the front. And of course, the heaven is also clashing the earth. Yeah, heavily stem crashing the earth. So non-stability, job, of course, is pretty bad. It got attacked in somehow. Yeah, because this one period represents your ability to perform something. And Yitwood seems to be a weekday master seeking for nobleman support and also companion in somehow. Yeah, then it's overall it indicates that wealth cannot control. Even that wealth will be overly abundant. Somehow it will be clash you. Okay, so overly controlling something will cause issues. We also got a lot of, you can say, we also got a lot of fire combinations in the chart. Okay, we actually got some fire combinations in the chart. Can't say a lot, some fire combinations in the chart. Then it will further diminish the Yitwood. Yeah. So of course, the way to talk, to give you a layman term for just 1 month is to, don't try to be overly control of a certain outcome. Yeah, value is there, but if you care too much of value, it is not really good. So this is a month for you to do a lot of self-reflections, find the real support that you need. But that is when you're in chaos. Okay, if you're in chaos, I believe a lot of people are having chaos from last month, emotional chaos. No, September month, this month. I believe that because people around me is becoming that. Yeah, for me, I'm sensitive with people around me. That's why I can do, I understand things happening around. Yeah. So because of that, this month, when you move to this month, you'll be in chaos. Luckily, this month, everything stopped, yeah, because of the achievement chart. There, I would say it's a luck that stopped. Yeah, but you still, in some way, is still self-improvement. Don't try to push. Yeah, don't try to push. Remember to use your energy this year, your annual energy this year, your auxiliary stars of this year. You still have a little bit of, just a few more months to actually move into next year. And just for your information, next year, wood element is super high. Okay, so can't say super high. It's the highest element is the wood element too. And it seems like it's a year of growth, a year of expansion, a year of breaking your boundaries. So somehow I think this month is very important to let yourself realize what it is that is overly abundance to you. That is because you realize that from this month, September, the emotion things, because you're overly controlling of something, attachment of something, then only you can get into emotion. If it's not attached with something, you will not get into emotions at all. So looking into this, and these two particular animal sign is coming in. Wu Earth represent perceptions. Wu Earth, your preconceived ideas, for me is like that, yeah? Your preconceived ideas is also belong to the Earth realm. Earth realm related to emotions. When you get direct wealth, relate to value and control, means that you want to control something. But overly control something is actually killing the day master. So don't do that. Okay? So that is the overall things, yeah. there's going to be. So of course, then in terms of wealth, in terms of career, means companion is important, network is important, nobleman is important. Yeah, not the actual outcome. Yeah, where you are, because you need to be good in this particular month so that you are building up, use whatever you have this month, this particular year energies that you have based on the dragon and the jackwood, so that you can move forward to next year. Next year is a growth year. Growth year means expansion. It's time for you to really find something to snowball, to really find your directions, your clarities in whatever coming ahead. Yeah, we're already in period 9, right? So it's that particular move of next year. I think everybody is predicting next year is a main year of whatever that you're going to, to have in period 9. So next year is very important for that part now. So this month, September month, you know what is the problem. Next month, the things will pile up. So it's to let you know that it's time to have a reset. Even in the month, Qimen month means it's a reset. Okay, so whatever that the problem is, try to understand it. Reflection is very important. Okay, now, according to health-related issues, of course, these two particular earth element is represented by blockage. Yeah, and you see water is really, really thin at here. Yeah, and you see wood is basically DE, don't know what it is doing. Okay, then it will indicate that cardiovascular, is it the words? The nerve system, your spines, all the things have to be very careful. You have to be careful with it. Your back of your bone need to be very careful. Is there a sign of accident? Because it's a clash month, right? Clash month, if you look at this, it is not really having anything is cancelling out. But there's a sign of bone breaking. There's a sign of bone breaking, because the clash of dragon and dog are not really those type of direct clash. It's not the same like the tiger and the monkey. Tiger monkey is really going to break some bone. Okay, but this clash is still the Yi wood countering the Yi wood being countered by Xing metal. So internal clash. Yeah, so Ting fire also will clash with Gui water. That's called internal clash. Okay, so whatever that dragon and dog clash normally is you might overly perform something. You trust, okay, something too much until that you forget, or you forget that the important details, the underlying issues. Okay, there's a sign of breaking bones. This is what I'm going to tell you. Yeah, but more into emotional preconceived ideas, trust, stability, too complacent will also lead into that issues. Means that if you're doing something, you're driving and you believe too much of your driving skill, and you're already like a bit confident about your skills, and somehow it lead into problem. Okay, yeah. So dog and dragon clash is also what we call the big barrier clash. Something that you cannot overcome. Yeah. So if it's in terms of accident, it's actually say clashing into the wall. So you have to be very careful with that. Yeah. In terms of emotions, means that you have something that you attach on, that this big wall that you just can't just cannot overcome this particular big wall in front of you. Okay, that is a clash. Yeah. So then in terms of emotion, it's very bad. In terms of relationship, this is also like that. Yeah, it's just that something that is already built up for a long time. You doesn't care about it, doesn't solve it. Now it actually becomes so big, you cannot solve the issues. Okay, you just allow it to happen. Yeah, so this is the thing is going to be a problem here. Yeah, so this is overall the puzzle. Of course, we have still this having something that is internal that actually add on to this thing to happen. Yeah, if you realize it's an ungrateful punishment, of course the DE was there. Like this, I'm saying that D is actually quite, for me now, is no boundaries. So the ungrateful punishment can turn into something worse. Okay, so of course, will this affect you in some way? I hope it doesn't, but still this is going to be appear. Yeah. So in terms of the relationship, you need to be very careful with this. Careful, it means that you try not to have so many expectations. Plus is a weekday master. Everything in a chart is not able to be controlled. Yeah, not able to be controlled. Yeah. Doesn't mean that you're prone to bone infections and will become an issue this month. Anything with small bone, because you would represent that, somehow we'll have that, but infections will not go into infections. Most likely is a crack or is a fractures. If you look into bone, yeah, because accident is, you got ungrateful punishment. This is two traveling stars. These two traveling stars actually will, because of rushing, expectations to do something in a fast way, actually clash into the wall. You can look into that part, yeah. Okay, yeah. So will not be infections. Infections most likely will be a water related element with the G earth related element. So gui water with, most likely gui water with G earth. That will be highly related to infections. Okay, water too much is infection. So when you look into the chart, not water too much, but it seems like a block to cardiovascular or your nerves maybe lead into stroke. Reason is because these two, the jar, it is still represented by head. Okay, so if you look into this, overall, it looks like there is a blockage or a block, heart block. Yeah, strokes related can actually comes up, but it doesn't have water. So stroke, not really in, you know, it doesn't have a pictorial form of that. Yeah, but your vascular, sometimes maybe brain bleeding, maybe this will happen. Okay, because maybe there's a, suddenly just block. Okay, because slower water, because water element in the chart represents slow, water element represent blood flow, water flow, the fluid in the body. So when you have two, this particular, what we say, the dragon and also the dog, most likely the block is very high. It's like a wall. Means that if you're eating too much and you have all this, high blood pressure issues, high cholesterol issues, somehow this month is even worse. Okay? Yeah. So we have to look into water in here if you look into that part. Okay. Now, oh yeah, I basically forget to do something. So I'm sorry. I basically forget to do something. Wait, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, so after that particular relationship wise, of course, ungrateful punishment and also the something you guys just don't want to admit. So that is will be the issues. Okay. So this one I would want to do don't know why I feel like I want to do animal but animal sign related forecast. Let's look into all the animal sign in one shot. Okay, one shot. So let's talk about red first, since it's always the beginning of everything, right? Okay, so red this month, basically you got not much of interactions. Yeah, of course, you actually saw some issues with the dog. Okay, and also you have some issues with the not really issues, but it's a combination, supposed to be a very good three harmonic combo. Yeah. So looking into red, of course, nothing else is actually matters to you. If you have red in your chart, seems like maybe a new connections is still ongoing this particular month. Yeah. So for red, maybe your clash with this, the feeling of this particular month clash is lesser. Yeah, because you are somehow have interactions with the dragon. The clash will not be that bad. Yeah, and you are actually landed in here. This is red. Okay, so I use a different way to forecast. Yeah, so this is red. Red belong to think fire. Okay, seems like you already doesn't have any issues, and you got a lot of ideas of what is in coming ahead for you, because you got think fire, ninth heaven together with you. Most of this related to wisdoms and ideas of futures, understanding what is happening with the futures, right? This kind of things actually will support you. So red have lesser issues, and you got ninth heaven to support you. So basically, it's good for you. So depends on where is your where is the red landed on? Depends on that. Yeah. So if your red landed on the year, of course, this is related to really new friends, new ideas of, because this one represent ideas, new friends, new ideas, new maybe new directions of life with clients. Okay, a new way or the new future that you can actually foresight to see about what is coming ahead. Okay, if you are red in this particular month. Yeah, if you are red in this particular month. Yeah, so I'm just using a very short-term way to look into that. Of course, they will also represent by if you look into gray water, of course, this gray water cannot belong to here. Yeah, red can belong to here because this is belong to red sectors. Yeah, so then you have to gray water, you have to change a little bit. And you got DE and also the hostile together with you. Any gray water with you. Okay. Gray water on the top stem only, not the bottom one. Yeah. You are kind of important because you're part of the favorable element this month. Yeah. But there is a DE with a hostile together with you. And this will be issues. Okay. And Geng actually also together with you. This will also have a little bit of issues, but still is a full yin chart. Okay, so if you're green water on the top stem, your green water day master, looks like there's something really need to be detached. Yeah, people will find you useful, will find your ideas useful, and because of that, you might want to provide your wisdom to others. Okay, but please, because there is a death door, so better not to use the old way anymore. Try to find a new one. Yeah, because death door indicates that end the old things, but because you're very useful this month, you are one of the favorable element, very useful this month. So you are supporting everybody else around. Okay, so you might want to level up others because of death door. You want to nurture others. You got great moon here. You got green star in here. Yeah, so it is not really bad overall because you are the favorable element in this particular month. Yeah, but the Geng is there. You might use wrong your wisdom. You might use wrong on your ideas. You might not be able to control your own emotions. Yeah, because there's a hostile when the DE landed there. It's an on-off things. Okay, it's an on-off things. Yeah. Okay. Since I landed in this pillar, let's just also talk about the goat and also the monkey in here. Yeah. So since that, if you guys have the monkey in this chart, in this pillar, okay, in your pillar, yeah. So monkey will have a full ungrateful punishment with this two guy. Yeah, we will have ungrateful punishment with this guy. And you got moon with Geng, good water in here. So somehow it will actually cause you to be, you will be more emotional. Your expectations will be even higher about things, yeah. And you may be in a stagnations mode more than others, okay? Stagnations means that you're unable to let go things. You don't want to, you don't want to really detach yourself, yeah. And ideas come to you on off because of DE and also the sky horse, yeah. So you might need to use death door a lot. So if you're staying in stagnations, remember that The only usage of a death door is to always find something new, always for begin something. Okay, if the past expectations does not meet with your whatever that you expected to be, then it's time to find a new one. Okay, so that you can bypass this month. It is not good. You might faint. You might feel a lot of pain. Things that seems doesn't come true, but you somehow will have something come true when the traveling horse, are landed properly. So actions are really required to be, keep on ongoing. Make things fast. Okay, don't stop. Yeah. For the goat, you most likely relate to the grain star more than the death door. Yeah. Death door for monkey, because monkey is a growth element and it's always talking about actions based. For a goat, your behavior is more like an elderly, more mature. So grain star will represent to you more. Yeah. So grain in here represents stagnations, accumulations, because of Keng actually being here. Yeah. So it's always problem. Okay. Accumulations problem from the environment. Yeah. You might get stopped because things happening around you and you doesn't want to do things extra. Okay. You don't want to do things extra. Yeah. Okay. So, and because of that, you will feel in stagnations and some more. This particular goat have bullying and also other disruptions related interactions with this particular chart. Okay, and you got nothing else to interact. Yeah. So basically, goat this month, you are being suppressed by environment. You'll be bullied by others. There's a bigger force bully you. The thing that actually bully is you yourself somehow allow it to happen. You allow others people to suppress you, or you because of your too good behavior lead into these current situations. Okay, basically we'll go into that part. Yeah. So of course, to use this well, to use bullying punishment well, is to really try to suppress people around you. You are the one become the bully. Yeah. And how to use this? Gather more people because you got grain. Accumulations mean you can actually accumulate people. Yeah. Accumulate around the people that's being bullied. Or accumulate information for yourself. Yeah. Information's data because you got moon and kui. This is based, most likely these two are related to wisdom and knowledge. Yeah, so you got God in your chart. The bullying things will happen. It's very obvious. Someone is got a clash month, and you got nowhere to run from here. Okay, so please be more aware about the things happening. Yeah. Now, this also related to a Keng metal. Okay, so how to actually differentiate this? When I share to you like this, how do you actually differentiate this? Anything with animal sign are basically relate back to emotionals or attachment of something. Okay, emotionals attached to something, or your feelings about something, your executions of something, or even that you own certain stuff, because attachment means that you actually have something with you. Okay, this is under yours. You control these circumstances, and animal sign interactions basically indicates that. So most of the animal branch in the interactions are related to you losing something or you gain something. Okay, yeah. Whatever that is the heavenly stem. Now this is the way of Bazi, right? To talk about heavenly stem in that way, heavenly stem most likely is the what we call the mindset, the thing bestowed to you, the life force, ideas to you. Okay, so most likely your mind, your ideas and things are in that influence of control. So decisions making, unconscious reactions, yeah, will actually related to the heavenly stem. Okay, that's how you actually look into that. Yeah? Okay, so animal branch represent you own something that is you actually own, possess, in control. there's now, it's under you, and most likely animal sign clash it, will take it away or give you something new. That is the meaning of it. So most of the time, we cannot accept that the things that we own being taken away. We only able to accept when the thing is being added on. Yeah, so that's why the animal sign clashes most likely related to your health. Okay, so clashes with heavenly stem, anything with heavenly stems is most likely related to life force. So you might be being cut off something. Okay, so that's the difference, yeah. Okay, so now we have to look into Geng. Of course, Geng in this chart is another disaster. So of course, Geng in here, if you look into the combinations of Geng, okay, you're looking at the combinations with Geng, yeah. Geng and Yi is actually a combine. Yeah. So of course, here indicates that you might be a bad guy this month. You will be a bad guy this month. Okay, that you're going to somehow having some interactions or chances to take something from others. Okay, so in terms of Bazi terms, Geng in here will then represent that is taking away the day master. Yeah, so Geng is actually DO. Okay, so what is it that you do or provide that actually will cause that to happen? Is of course informations, really something that you hold into, something unique, okay, or basically your view of something. Yeah, so having a Geng, this month, of course, you may be clouded by your emotions or your problem, okay, because grain, death door, all these things around you, but there's something for you to take. Yeah, you may be clouded by emotions, but there's something for you to take. So it means that the combinations will create more metal element. Yeah, more metal element. Yeah. Of course, you might not look at this as a good way, but I can tell you there is something to take. Indicates that is, if you want to get more wealth, if you want to create something, yeah, something new with it will add on to your life. Okay, so it's like the chances that the life force provide to you, and it's either that you able to, or able to see or notice that is these chances is appearing to you. Okay, yeah. So most likely is what is informations. Okay, if you want to say, you can say is property asset. Yeah, being a Geng, yeah, something is actually belongs to you and it's actually required to go out and connect with people. Yeah, of course, this is going to build in your mind for this month. Yeah, now, so I explained that in different ways so that you can actually get more. Just take note on the things you have. Yeah, if it's not, it'll be very confusing for you. Okay, now the next one. Okay, let's talk about this. This is let's go back to ox and also tiger. Yeah. So of course, this ox is also under the category of bullying, but circumstances is not that bad. Yeah, circumstances is not that bad because you got all these good things around you. Okay, so it's okay to be bullied if there is benefit. That's the only keywords that I'm going to tell you. Okay, either you're being bullied by somebody or you bullied somebody, it's okay as long as there is benefit. Yeah. So tiger will also go through the ungrateful punishment and also some sort of combinations with the demand energies. Correct. Supposed to be this month. There's a tree harmony happening with you. Yeah. So anything that happens, anything that you actually have with result means that whatever that you did before until now, it seems like it will be fruitful, is going to come into result for you this particular month. Yeah, because in a chart, this looks like something very good. Of course, it's a full yin. You might see it, you might get it only if you have done something before. Yeah, because you landed in a quite good chart. Yeah, but of course, the ungrateful punishment is actually appearing inside this chart, and you actually part of the DE. So the only thing, awareness and the things that you should take note is what have you done all this while for this particular year? And is there something that you can take it as a result, as an outcome for you? Yeah, so that your expectations met. Okay, so that your result actually come true, and take it because it's going to be high quality in the long term. Yeah, because you got a very nice Qimen locations here. So the ox will also be the same. Yeah, of course, the tiger is more into something that you created before. Yeah, ox will then related to something that you actually manage before. Yeah, so if you have an ox in your chart, of course, bullying will still happen. We're not that bad. Only the goat is actually kind of bad in here. Goat and monkey is actually kind of bad in this. Yeah. Now, so then we also have a Yit wood in this palace. So some of you have a destiny palace. This will then represent your subconscious reactions. Yeah. So it is a Fu Yin chart. So in the Qimen reading, we actually like Yik Ping Ting the most. And this month, it seems like they are landed in quite good locations, Yik Ping Ting. And whatever that I say, you can take notes and try to understand from your own Qimen Destiny Palace, what is it landed on? And you might want to practice it, meditate, manifest, install new skill, change your subconscious mind. You actually need to do that. Okay. So for Yitwood, of course, this one landed in a very good place. Yeah, but in your barter chart, that the year chart, you really need to find, because Yit would always need to leverage the jar. Okay, so if a Yit wood in your day master, I would ask you, this is a great month for you to really go out and learn some new strategies, new mindset of business. Learn something with resources. Who to learn from? Find a job wood. So job means a mentor, which is also somehow mentor related to Gui Water in the chart. Okay. Find the mentor, find not really a mentor, just somebody that lubricant to you. That is actually your best friend, your good friend, something you can tap into, make friends with the person, understand their business, what they do with life, what kind of decisions they actually did. It's actually a great month for that. Yeah, because Yeatwood actually landed in that part. Yeah. Now, this is for Yeatwood, yeah. Just a straightforward. It is not good because this month is going to kill you. You will feel relentless. Thing is happening around you. But overall, if you really look into, look out of the box, since that you're going to make friends, since that you're going to use the Yusu God, the favorable element of barter chart, let's mean network. Go out, have friends. Yeah, and actually learn from them. Okay, now the next one, the rabbit. Okay, rabbit in the chart. Yeah, you see this, and this obviously is not really a very good thing. Yeah, and in rabbit, you're looking to this year, your interactions with this particular guy is a harm. Okay, last September month is already not good, yeah. So this month is actually also the same. Basically, this year is actually not really that good because of interactions. The harm indicates that you own something, you really being betrayed. Most likely being betrayed a lot, misunderstand a lot. And the more ego that you are, the more people will attack you. That's the thing. So when you come to this month, of course, you got a combinations with this. We're supposed to be lesser, right? Lesser issues, because there's a combo with this dog. We're going to create fire. Okay. But because of the Qimen chart in here, they will combine together. This means you're looking for shortcut in a very aggressive environment and actions. And shortcut with black tortoise indicates that you might also look into something that is undervalued. Okay, means that not really valuable. Okay, so this is the only mind that you somehow have some leeway. Okay, but you're trying to look for a shortcut to overcome whatever that you happen this particular year. This is not a very good choice. Okay, you might fall into this. Yeah. So the only way to use a black tortoise and also a rainwater is to really tell yourself, really find out what you need. Okay, what you need. And of course, whenever that you use rainwater, it's related to vision. Visions lead into clarities. Okay, wherever we rainwater, yeah. So you are reading a Qimen chart. Rain represent a visions, or of course the not good side is like just how I'm saying this is actually like a storytelling. Okay, it's like storytelling. With a black tortoise means that you keep on telling yourself some crazy stuff. Okay, of course it is a negative component. It's supposed to tell yourself bad things, okay, or bad directions because you're looking for shortcuts. Yeah, but now you are here, it just means that you want to gain some awareness of this. So it's a good time to really sit down and brainwash yourself about what you should be having, what kind of characters you want, what kind of life that you want. This will be a month for you to actually ask that questions. Okay, if you are a weekday master, of course, visions and also goal and dream is not something for you. Okay, but because it's when you're weekday master, you just can't do that, cannot see that. Yeah, so if you're falling into that category, or maybe you're not weekday master, yeah, but you still fall into that category, then I would suggest you to really try to observe what others people is doing. Okay, because black tortoise have one very special skill. Only I know that is very good to copy others people's stuff. I say copy, you can refer, you can learn. Okay, you can get the ideas of how others people making decisions. If you don't have goal, what is others people goal? And look into his goal, is it important or not? If that goal is important, you can also still copy it, you know. Maybe I should have the same goal. Let's just take it for now. Because if you're a weekday master, it's always about the next step. It was never the big pictures and stuff like that. You're going to tell yourself, this is it. No. Allow yourself to understand that you will reach there by only you making the step now, making that actions now, making that executions now. But what it is, what is the average of it? Okay, so if you're a rabbit, make sure that don't, because of what happened the entire years, okay, block your way of telling yourself to seeing new things. Okay, that will be very important, yeah? Okay. Hi, Jimmy. Okay, now, so this is rabbit and rainwater. So rainwater is actually part of this. Of course, this rainwater indicates there is, if you are rainwater in your barter chart, most likely you yourself is already a visionary. Okay, so the black tortoise as a shortcut actually applies on you, but in a different ways. Because black tortoise also can use to understand market sentiments, market needs, market related, their desire. Okay, so if you're rainwater, because rainwater most likely is a business person, you like to look into things like this. You're quite stubborn with certain things that actually you want to do business or your own opinions of something. You will also tell yourself stories about the things, how it's supposed to happen. But meeting a black tortoise is a 7 stars. It's actually quite good for market research, market needs, understand where is your client is. Okay, rainwater actually is good with that. So if you don't for that, if you're not using that for business or clients, you can also use it for relationship. Okay, it's like tapping into others' mind. Yeah, it's like tapping into others' mind. You can use for relationship. You can also use for your health. Okay, of course, in health, You have to shift everything about what your organs really needs. Okay, so black tortoise actually can go deep into that, replicate the feelings, replicate the ideas, replicates the actions or subconscious mind of something. It doesn't always mean have to be a person. It can be a people, it can be an organ. Even animal sign actually can, animal can actually, your pets can fall into that. Okay, yeah, rainwater for that. Okay, now, so this also tells that this month, it also indicate, because whenever that you see a black tortoise, it's actually related to a scam, right? So looking into 7 stars, most likely this tortoise is not really the scams anymore. Okay, 7-star black tortoise is actually go into more related to what everybody is feelings, the soul of everyone. It is more, because if you learn star 1 to 4, okay, 4 to 7, 5, 6, 7 is more generous, magnanimous, okay, magnanimous. The one that is actually quite fulfill selfish desire or selfish needs is actually star 1 to 3 or 4. Okay, so when you look into 7, anyone with 7, yeah, that 5, 6, 7, they always care about others. Yeah, but of course, in a forecast, a 7-star black tortoise, if it's scammed you, you will not even realize that you're actually being scammed. That's the thing, yeah? Okay. So I would suggest you stop believing that stories that people tells you. Just for 1 month. Okay. Especially this story is going to drive your desire. Yeah. Please be sure with that. Okay. So that you don't fall into any scams related issues. Okay. Size do already, size not yet do. Yeah, size actually not yet do. Okay. So here, of course, let's talk about Southeast. So Southeast, we have what? We have the dragon and also the snake. Okay. So if you don't know, Sing Metal in Southeast is actually one of the graveyard. Okay, Gui water is actually also part of graveyard. Gui is actually part of graveyard. So whenever that we see graveyard, we basically say it's going to be bad. Yeah. So Sing Metal means that in here, if Sing Metal in graveyard indicates miscommunications. Okay. You maybe have a way to express yourself, but you cannot express it out. Yeah. You maybe have a way to express yourself, but because it's a graveyard, your way of expressing communications somehow cannot be understood by others, and somehow you don't get the chance to really tell the real thing, or even that you say something to really say that this is it. The other person still will not understand it. Okay, that is the issues with the Sing Metal actually being in graveyard. Yeah. So when you are like that, that means that when the dragon animal sign will be related to the assistant SARS, the snake will be related to delusion dog, right? So snake in here already have the ungrateful punishment with the path chart. Okay, so someone is a delusion. Okay, that means you're hiding yourself. Okay, so expressing your own, and you don't want to express it out. It seems like nobody understands you. Yeah, but with Sing Metal meet with a tiger, you will actually fall into a very relentless emotions, relentless, and you might have certain goal that you keep on holding into it, and people don't understand you. Okay, you keep on holding into it because in the Qimen forecast, Sing Metal is one of the most relentless stem, most pity stem, that when they the Sing metal has certain goal, they will never they will never give up the goal. Okay, in Sing metal forecast. So when Sing meet with a tiger, it will be even more relentless. That's why there is a formations called ferocious white tiger. You can also relate to ferocious white tiger, but because of graveyard, you're fighting internally rather than you're fighting the things is actually happening outside. Okay, yeah, we can come into. I don't know what happened to you. Okay, so it will actually fall into that part. Okay, it will actually fall into that part. Yeah. So when it's like that, that means that your dragon, you got a clash. Assistant star means that somehow your understanding, your ideas, okay, your wisdoms, okay, somehow just unable to be expressed out. You have certain goal. Okay, so if you're dragon animal sign, this year already a self-punishment year. Now this month is a clash month. Okay, yeah. So when you meet with these situations, of course, it's going to be even worse for this month. Okay, so how to express it out? Of course, I give you a keyword because this one can actually do mitigations with a pink fire. Okay, do a mitigations with a pink fire. Yeah, so pink fire indicates happiness. Okay, represent consistency. Yeah, represent discipline. Okay, and these combinations represent learn the lesson. Okay, or learn the wisdom behind of everything. Yeah, because when you add on a ping, it will become a combinations with zinc metal, which is what we call it will actually produce water. So when it produces water, it indicates wisdom and also knowledge or lesson that you actually learn. Okay, so this is for dragon, if you have dragon in the chart, and for snake, it is also the same. Okay, so Bing Fire also represent to bring everything to light. Okay, it's a bright hall. Let's just say it's a bright hall. You brings everything to light. Everybody can see it. It becomes clear. So you might want to do something like this particular month. Yeah? If not, dragon and snake, you will fall into a relentless fight for an entire month without you able to express it out. And everything seems just to push in. Okay? Yeah, remember that, yeah? So sing when we sing, because sing with sing is actually combinations, it's a full yin combinations. It also indicates somehow there's two different goal, yeah, that you cannot decide which one to attack. And these two different opinions will actually cause you, again, a ferocious white tiger, relentless fight. Okay, yeah. So see metal in a day master, you will actually get the relentless fight too. Okay, because seeing here, you landed with together with another scene in the graveyard locations. Okay, in the graveyard locations, so it will actually be the same thing. So wherever the sync meter is it year pillar, month pillar, day pillar, hour pillar? That one you have to find it yourself, yeah? So month friends, strangers, clients. No, year is friends, strangers, and clients. Month represent your basically your job, your talents, your executions, your skill. They represent your personal identity, your branding, your fame. I will not use spouse, yeah, because you are not controlled by spouse. The hour pillar will represent your ideas, your creations, your subordinates. Okay, somebody is under you, is belong to that. So depends on where it is. Okay, depends where it is. That will be the issues with it. Okay, now let's go into this part, the horse. Okay, basically the horse coming into this one is a good one. Horse coming today is a good month because horse we then combine the three harmony combinations with dog and also the tiger. So not much of issues with you. You landed on harmony also, right? So if I were you this month, okay, you got two horse is your own issues, yeah? Never self-punishment, but you got horse is actually a good place to focus on, right? Again, the year month things and something like that. You have to go and look into where is it that you want to focus this on. It represent go for networking is good for that. It represent go for your personal branding is also good for that. Yeah, if you got this, okay, horse, nothing much to say because it's a combinations. You're going to be good in this particular month, even though it's a clash month. Yeah, find people, find network, find different group of people come together. Okay, do any networking you want, go for parties, whatever you want to do. It's good for that. If you want to use it for business, of course, personal branding. Of course, you're going to network with the right people, right VIPs, right group of people that is going to bring you business. It will be that directions. Okay, so this is the same for a Bing Fire because you also get into harmony in this hero and scenery stars, So is this still the same for you? You might get an idea if you have a Bing 5-day master. This is the month for you to really bring up the fame of yourself, who you are. You will get the ideas, get a mindset, get the strategies. If you don't do it also, change a little bit of your image, change a little bit of your fame. Maybe your Facebook have to change your profile. Okay, maybe you update your titles, update your positions, update your authorities. All these things you have to do it in this particular month if you're being fired. Okay, now, then of course, after that, you will look into Wu Earth and Rooster. Yeah, so of course, this will represent the Rooster in DE. You got miscommunications. Of course, this is going to happen. You might not feel where you belong to because the DE actually indicates that. Here also in a chart, it also related to a combinations and also a harm. Okay, a combinations is also a harm. You got a 3 combo. That's mean a lot of things is happening with you this month, but you maybe doesn't feel like it. Okay, you maybe doesn't feel anything with it, but actually a lot of things is happening. Yeah, so which one to focus on? Of course, focus on cash because you get worth. Okay, focus on cash, focus on storage, focus on your own environment. These are things you should focus in for a rooster. Yeah, because the achievement forecast actually provide that to you. Okay, so focus on that part. Of course, you got harm in the middle, but not supposed to be very bad. It is only that the DE is actually causing the, you just don't know where you are. You don't know what you are doing. You might fall into that, yeah. But again, like I say, DE indicates no boundaries. And since that a lot of things is going to happen, then it's time to try new things. Okay, it's time to try new things. Try to break yourself a little bit. Try to break your limits, push your limits to do something with it. This is DE. Okay, so if you got rooster in your chart, doesn't matter where it is. Yeah, again, the year, month things, everything, just focus on that directions. Okay, so this also will represent Wu Earth. Of course, this will be completely different with a rooster reading. So your Wu Earth Day Master, you fall into DE, means that it also indicates that your, like I say, heavily stem, basically your mindset strategy is something related to that. It also represents the early heaven energies, which is the life force producing to you. Yeah, it's a life force that you're producing into your chart. So when your Wu Earth are actually in emptiness, you basically don't know what you will miss out this Wu Earth in this particular month. Yeah. So your Wu Earth Day Master, most likely you also part of the one that strategy gone, ideas gone. Okay. Not sure why is it that you think about something, the idea just doesn't work. It will fall into that, yeah, because emptiness with this means that Wu Earth is not present in the chart. It's not in the boundaries. Okay. So the way to use it is really, like I say, like rooster, no boundaries, is the way to actually use it. The DE is actually using that part. Yeah. But other way to is because you want to break boundaries, you also need to have a focus. Okay. You also need to have a focus. So those with DE chart, your chart, your destiny chart is DE, or your partner chart have DE. The only way of solution, don't need to think about anything else, is just to really focus on something. And once you focus, everything else will be DE, and there's no boundaries. Yeah, means that if you learn something, you understand something, you're focusing a goal, that goal can transform and become unlimited. Yeah, but if you in this month, of course, this is a month to do that. So I would say DE is a good month to break your limits, even in your luck pillar. Okay, I would say like that. Okay, so what to focus on this month? Of course, fear doors and pillar is all about communications. If it's not communications, then it's about connections. Okay, not people. Yeah, connections means relativities. Is it called like that? I also don't know what is the word for that. Okay, relate to things, connect with things. You want to focus on that. Okay, what is the connections between A and B? Okay, what is it that to connect with? Sometimes your body, your health. You also need to connect with your organ. Okay, you have to connect with your organ. You have to connect with your feelings. If you're doing energies and all these things, you have to connect with the energies. Okay, this is the mean of connections because communications is connections. Communicate means that you ask and you get a response. It's actually part of it. Yeah. If you don't want that, straight away is a surging snake stuff. Spirituality is part of it. Okay, worth. Yeah. If it's not spiritual for surging snake, that means to entangle somebody. Yeah, hold on into something. If you got a goal, if you think something is very important to your life, really connected with you, really, because connections brings the future path. Connect that realm of possibilities related to that. So when you got a surging snake, of course, these surging snake help you to entangle that. Have you feel it? Okay, so the D actually indicates that. Yeah, yeah. Now, okay, I give you a very different reading this month. Okay, Northwest. So this one belong to dog and also the pig. Okay, Jia was actually in there. Okay, belong to dog and the pig. Yeah. So you got chief, you got GF. Yeah. Normally, I don't really like these combinations because chief with them will hidden Jia. Jia represent leadership. Yeah. GF represent compassions and nurturing. Yeah. So when this combine, it is only become a compassions leader. So to be a good leaders, you need to have your own standing. So in Qimen, this combination is actually not good. Okay, this combination is actually not good, yeah. But of course, you got envoy door here, and you got once that you got chief, this is the divine light. Okay, this is divine light. Let us say it says envoy stars, yeah. Okay, the lead stars. Yeah. So dog yourself already is a clash this particular month. Yeah. And of course, pig is not part of it, but actually um part of the part of the combinations with the tiger. Okay. And okay, it's also clash with the snake. And a lot of things happening with the pig. Yeah. Although that this is looking good, but if your leadership skill is lacking, you will fall into issues. Yeah. So basically in here, you even see GF. Yeah. So in Qimen, GF means weakness. whenever that you want to, because it's a hole, it's a trap. Okay, it's a hole, it's a trap. So whenever you see GF represent weakness, whenever you see GF with the king, GF is actually combined with the king and combined with the Jia. Jia, these combinations create more earth. It was supposed to help GF to, how to say, cover up the weakness, make GF stronger, better in every way. Yeah. So if you do it wrong, means that your leadership is not right, and you're not trying to solve your issues, solve your weakness, to do something with your weakness and try to cover it, try to repair it, try to really put solutions into it. Yeah. So most likely you will fall into issues. Yeah. Because you got clash, you got some punishment happening. It will also cause into penalty. You also got disruptions with the tiger, even though combined. Yeah. So pig, we actually have a lot of this kind of things happening if you don't be a leader yourself and really look into your weakness and find solution with it. Maybe something to replace it, maybe something to really cover it up. Yeah, be prepared that you might fall into that punishment things. Okay, be prepared. Huh? You might be protected because chief is in here. I say might be, but I don't want to give the luck somehow like that. Okay, because punishment is, even though that people support you, punishment most likely related to internal clash. And pig have a very bad, how to say, not very bad, it's having a behavior of clumsiness. Most of the time make mistake because of, just simplify things and stuff like that, want to find the shortcuts and stuff. So the more they try to do things, the more clumsy they are, the more mistake they will make. So there's the pig of the sign of pig. Yeah? So when you meet with a GF in a Qimen chart, somehow you will also fall into bad. Okay, more weakness will be exposed, and if you don't lead yourself, that will be a big issues. Okay, there will be a big issue. So for pig, for the dog itself, of course, this is a clash month. It is because of overly abundance. So dog with dragon clash is actually related to ego clash. Yeah, it's actually related to ego clash. Yeah, yeah. Dog also is coming from the Qian, and you got chief in here. Okay, it's supposed to be good when you combine with the GF, the Jia actually go away. But if you overly control, overly attach with your own ideas, because this one, let's just say we read it for bad things, yeah. We read it for bad things. With your own ideas and your executions, you will fall into this trap. Okay, you will fall into this trap. Jia, Qimen, yeah, in Qimen, Jia combined with Ji. This is a trap of leaders. A trap for leaders. Yeah. And the way that I teach Qimen, I say this is the emperor is busy with the lady. Okay, with the concubine. He's very busy with the concubine. So when you overly ego with something, you're fighting with, you're already clashing, and somehow you just make a small mistake, diverted your focus into pleasure, diverted your focus into having fun with life, try to relax a little bit, yeah, you will fall into that trap. Because of your ego, you think that everything can be taken care of like that. Okay? The good thing about this too is what? Once that you be in the leaders, you will get new opportunity, new ideas. That's the good part for pig and a dog. Yeah, if you're really good, being a compassionate person and be really take care, not trying to fight with ego for the dog, you might get new directions and also new ideas because of an open door and a heavenly heart. Okay, remember that, huh? Okay. So that is for the animal sign and also the stem. Okay, the GF part of this. Last thing, haven't talked about GF. Yeah, the GF in here, this is, of course, you're meeting with a jar. Now, something not good in jar in this palace is because that This is also the house of Geng. There's a hidden things happening, fighting. Okay. And Geng like to exploit Ji. If you look into Qimen formations, you understand that. Exploit Ji means that because Ji is the love of the king. So in the war of Qimen, this Geng will use Ji as the most, it's like a directions or also the weakness of the king. And he tried to snatch this Ji, try to control this Ji. Yeah. Now Ji is landed on the Geng palace, the home of the Geng. Of course, this G is exposed to being exploited. Okay, you will have that indications, yeah. And the king is actually in here. The Jia is actually in here. So Jia and G is actually part of this. Okay, so if you have GF in your chart in day stem, day master or whatever the heavenly stem is, you will fall into this in this palace. Somebody will actually expose you. Somebody will use your weakness against you. Somebody will actually exploit your weakness to do something with you. Okay. So when it is heavenly stem, that means this kind of ideas and strategies coming from others is coming to you. Some ideas this is coming to you. It will make you fall into that situations. Okay, if you're GF. But it is good if you know the things, the leadership things. It is good if you know where is the nobleman. Nobleman can support you. So find more noblemen that can actually support you. Yeah, if you're GF. But if you're Jia, it's a different thing. You landed in the home of Geng, that indicates that you're ready to be attacked. If you're Jia in your chart, you have to be ready for people to attack you. Yeah, of course, it's related to what opportunity and expertise in something. You might into doing something very good. You think that is you're following the rules, you're doing and all the executions correct. But remember, you are in an enemy ground, and somehow things will just come to attack you. It doesn't care what you do, right or wrong. Okay, and you need to be careful with Jia. Do not expose that, do not expose that weakness. Do not fall into the beauty trap. Yeah, because this will be used to go against you. No matter how good you are, you will actually fall into part. Yeah, so Jia in the heavenly stem, your day master, you might get this experience. Now, of course, analogy, metaphor, the beauty trap and everything means that something you like, something you observe with, you're good in doing the things you are doing, but you still have your own hobby and interests. So in a way of it, the interests become the weakness that people use against you. Yeah, so you want to do well, don't expose the weakness. Don't expose to people that what you're actually interested on. Especially you are climbing the corporate ladders, because in here, open door and envoy and the heavenly heart is actually part of it. Okay, it's actually part of it. Yeah. So that's it for all the stem and the animal branch. And I kind of, because all the while I've been talking about Yi Jing and all this, I actually didn't talk about that anymore because I didn't find it really useful. But this is very useful somehow. So I actually talk about this nowadays. Yeah. So we got dog and a month. So dog combined with horse combined with tiger. Okay. So we are looking into the month of we're looking into the month flying stars. Okay, we're looking into the month flying stars. So of course, the number one will then already have what we call a combinations in here. Yeah? If you guys like that, it's actually a combinations. Yeah. So number one represent nobleman, represent new business venture. If you're there this month, if you're on a horse, yeah. If you're on a horse this month, it's actually good to start business. Okay, especially this is your Sanchi area. It's actually good for you to start business. Yeah. Number one represent nobleman. Number one represent expert. Number one flying star one represent wisdom and knowledge. So this month will actually be dominant with this. Yeah. Is it really that good? Not really, because 7 metal element, the year, is producing out. The gas is actually being visiting, is producing out. Not really that good. Okay. If you have any legal issue this month, you have to be very careful with this element too. Have any legal issues, yeah? Because the one, maybe there's a fake nobleman coming, actually will cause more legal issues. So you have to be careful with that. Yeah. But dominant wise, opportunity wise is knowledge, new venture, new business. If you want to start, one is landed on South. There's a combinations with the lawsuit chart. Yeah. Now, then of course, another dominant one is the number 9. Okay, this one countering in. This one very good. Okay. If you guys are thinking about if you have opportunity of promotions, how many get promotions? How many of you guys get promotions? Do you know that September month, somehow a lot of news of promotions? How many of you guys get promotion? I'm not sure, does anyone of you have or not? It was supposed to be starting in the current week to next month. When 9 is going into 6, okay, is countering in, there is what we call a forceful type of celebrations. I call it forceful because fire actually countering in. According to Flying Star technique, this is actually good because it's producing in energy coming into 6. 6 mean authority and promotions. Yeah, of course, 9 will be dominant this month. 9 means new wealth, current wealth, new happy things, new passions things, new fame supposed to come out. Yeah, but if you guys are looking for promotions, maybe you should ask it. Okay, maybe you should ask it. Yeah, this particular month is actually good for that. Okay, and then of course, 7 will counter number 4 is actually counter in. 7 means 7 actually indicates the what we call the communications, public speaking, speech, entertainment. Okay, so this month, 7 will be dominant. Okay, countering in this place. If there is, because this also will land in 147. Yeah, so having a chances to express, having a chance to communicate well, and also combined with 9, having a chances for public speaking. If you are starting something with Facebook Live, YouTube, influencer, all these things, looks like this month is actually quite good for you to do with the opportunity of the stars. Okay, opportunity of the stars, yeah. So of course the Barter chart and the Qimen chart is full yin and all these things. It seems like lacking of that chances, yeah. It seems like lacking of the chances, but the stars having that qualities. So if you want to align, of course, I would suggest you to align with it. Yeah, don't look into it as really providing value because of the Barter chart, okay, or the month chart. Look into providing or practicing yourself. Yeah, practice in real life. You will not be good at the first video or whatever that you're trying to do or express. You will not be good because of you just start the business. You cannot be good to start your business. You can only be good after you start the business while you are practicing, training, and doing a lot of things on the side, and slowly train yourself to go into certain focus. Yeah, but if you want to do something, this month seems good. Seems good to start something, but don't look at it like you're going to be very successful into earning money, but looking into that is going to train yourself to become very good. Okay, it will be that. So start something this month. It is also good for self-reflections, right? So everything is good to starting on your own. Yeah, now this is the narrow down. Okay, now. So anyone, this is it. Anyone got any questions? You can draw in. I finished bombarding myself. Basically finished bombarding. Okay. Anybody got any questions? I hope not too much. For this, why can I not turn this off? Anybody? Where's my water? No? Thank you. Basically, every month I will do this kind of reading to conclude, and every time I do it, I use it different way. Depends on my mood. Okay. Can say depends on my intuitions that how that I want to talk about that. Depends, yeah. Okay. Anybody got anything you guys want to ask? Next month, not much of dates, yeah. Thank you, Wimla. Yeah. So if you guys want to start something, it's actually a good month to start something. Um, you guys also need to know that it's already end of the year. Okay, how many months? 4 months. 4 months, we actually move into a new year. Of course, most likely nowadays that people will start to look forward into what is happening next year. You still got 4 months, you know. Is it 4 months? 11, 12, January, February. Yeah, it's still 4 months. So whatever energies that your months actually have this year, please use it first. Don't wait until next year. Okay? Finish up whatever you have right now. Okay? Your auxiliary stars, your Qimens, okay? Or your own Bazi natal chart. Don't wait for it. Don't wait for next year because still got these few months. Yeah, if you want to do partnership, do partnership. You got combo in your chart this year, do the partnership. You got 3 combo in your chart this year, go and do networking. Okay. Yeah. If you got let's just say the 10 gods, one of the 10 gods of it inside here, do something related to it, start the skill set. It's like an activator of the energies that are already in present that you need to basically use it. Don't waste it. Every year is a growth. You might be very busy with whatever that you're doing right now in your life, in your current life. But don't miss it. Miss it means that you're going to wait another 12 years for something like this to actually happen. Yeah. Basically the animal branch combinations, all these things is really need to wait. Okay, it will be totally different. Okay, so do something with it. Of course, have fun with it. Yeah, having fun is more important. Yeah, you can go on in your normal daily life, your normal daily routine. Just take in something that's energy right now is present. Take it in, don't waste it. Yeah, now, since you guys got no questions, I'm going to end this, okay? For someone with South Palace as Destiny Palace, it will be more effective to start a long-term medications in October. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. If you use that in that way, yes, in Qimen date selections, it is. It's correct. Okay? It's correct. Mantra almost same with was I think it's hard for me next month. Okay, looking to a reverse way, hard means good. Looking to reverse way. So many people actually comes to me this year for this year, earlier of the year, looking into this year chart. Many people have clash in their month, no, clash in their year because of dragon and dog, something like that happened. The only advice I will give them is do not wait the energies to you don't receive the energies, you exert the energies. Okay, a lot of because of course olden day puzzles, everybody is actually learning it like absorbing the bad things happening. Yeah, but in real world, people who are rich, if you look into rich people chart, those will change the world. Yeah, those will actually change the world. Become a market lead. A leaders that change something that is in the world right now. Most likely they have bad chart. They have bad chart now. So that tells you that whenever bad things, the bad chart is, the more problem you are, the more resilient you are while you're solving the problem, because you still need to go with your life. Not because of 1 month is actually difficult, then you're going to be difficult, for the whole month. Maybe something happened, yeah, and maybe that built your resilience, and maybe that changed your trajectory of life. Yeah. So the way to use it is to don't receive the bad one. Start it energies. If it's a clash, is there anything that uncomfortable for me to use? If it's uncomfortable to me, it means a clash. It means a bad energies interactions. Yeah. So take the uncomfort, become a new trajectory of life. Yeah. So if you look into that, nothing in this life will then become problem to you. Not emotions, not everything. It's like, now it's time to break the boundaries. Now it's time to break the limit. And of course, most of the time, the clash that's very painful. If you learn the interactions, right? I got this. Okay. So when you learn the chart interactions, the things. So why is it that we say Earth, Dragon, and Dog clash? The clash is related to mountain clashing mountain. Because of the earth element is there. Correct? So the clash with graveyard animal sign is different. Okay? Because the main chi is basically the attachment, the preconceived ideas, the attachment that you have. Yeah. And like I say, right, animal represent your own, you own something, you possess something, you in control something, that thing is belong to you. And now it's either that it overly abundance or it actually being taken away. So the pain that we always feel with an animal clash is because that it's either that it was being taken away or it was too much. We cannot handle it. Okay. The thing special with graveyard animal sign is most likely is because too much. Yeah, too much. Yeah. The things with ungrateful punishment is because they have expectations of their own, a very crazy expectations. Okay, a very crazy expectations with their own. The thing that the clash with the of course this one is the growth animal sign. So next year, most likely is all expectations, rushing for something, playing with sand. I like to use this word, playing with sand. Yeah, but it was a castle to you. Okay, it was never real. And the expectations of this castle to come up to be real caused the clash. Yeah. So when you learn like that, you will then realize that you learn the base of Bazi, not because of people telling you the interactions is like that. There's a meaning behind of it. Then you will realize that it's because you own something. You own something. Okay. Let's just say next month, because of you actually have overloaded with something that actually caused the clash. Overloaded with something. Yeah. So if you're overloaded on something, then it's time to detach some of them. If you don't overload with it, you will not have issues, right? But this overloading can also be used. Yeah, it is actually a good element, yeah, because if you look into element base, it can be used to perform certain things. Mean that I can accumulate knowledge, I can accumulate worth, maybe represent preconceived ideas that is beneficial, even that it was overloaded, it was actually useful in the end. It's like you're accumulating knowledge, wisdom, asset Yeah, this is the earth element for Bazi, right? Accumulating asset, correct? Yeah. So accumulate things that is useful, beneficial. So when you have a clash like that, this means this year, I should start to accumulate things that is useful to me. If it's not useful to me, then I don't want. Because if it's not useful, it will become a overly abundant, overloaded. I cannot control it. I cannot control it. Unconsciously, it turns into a clash. Yeah, that is the meaning of earth clash. The dragon and dog. But when you look into rabbit, right? Rabbit and the rooster clash. Of course, something is being taken away. It's a direct clash. Sing metal is going to chop the wood. So the only pain that you will feel is, this is the pain. So Yi will represent your connections, your network, your communications. Yeah. And the clash come in is your network is being taken away, which is represent maybe your life force in here, maybe represent the only thing is very important to you in your own life. That's the pain that you cannot receive. Yeah, you cannot accept. So that's why when a clash happen, a lot of masters will recommend you initiate the clash. So if you understand like Lex here, the clash of is actually snake and also the pig. Correct? So this clash, what is it being taken away? What is it actually being taken away? Yeah, is it your own expectations is fighting? So it will be these two fighting. Yeah, so these two fighting will become a different type of clash. It's a fighting type of, it's a stress, it's an opinions, yeah, is something very far apart. They're actually clashing with each other. So when you know that, then you will know that, okay, this is not really something I own. The pain is because that I expect something. The pain is because my ideas of something, because I want to start this, yeah, and because I was so straightforward with this, because it's a yang element. Yang element is very hard to get killed. The clash have different meaning. Yeah, it's always about the pain that the attachment that we have. We want to control this. It is belong to us. This is the attachment that we have. But if we initiate the clash, we're going to use it to take away something that we don't want in life. Yeah. So the clash happens because you still have something being taken away. Something is fighting, something is accumulating. Yeah. And you point it to the directions that is useful to you, beneficial to you. So don't treat it bad. Okay? Don't treat it as bad. Treat it as something that you can use. Now you know about this. Okay. I have to be careful with this. Okay. What is it that I can actually handle it? What can I actually take care of it? Yeah. That will be the way. Yeah. I hope that will actually give you an ideas to that. Yeah? Okay. Now, so that's it for today. I know I've been nagging. Yeah. So I want to say good night to all of you. Thank you for joining in. Because got 20 plus is really good enough for me, for you guys to actually join in. Yeah. So good night and see you guys in other things that I'm going to post. Yeah. See you. Good night.